We've got our sort of our Pilates flexibility mobility session. Okay, so a lot of it's going to be spent on our mat, and the whole idea is that we're going to try and really engage our core muscles and really get a good all-around session developing core, flexibility, mobility and strength. Okay, right? So very first simple exercise we're going to do, we're going to go straight into our cat camels, get our back mobilized. We're going to do a good bit of work around the hips, core, etc. We're going to spend about 5 minutes doing that sort of work, and then we're going to go into a little bit more of an intensive block for abdominals and hips as well. Okay, so we're going to alternate between a bit of low intensity and a bit of high intensity. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring your leg forward at this here. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of an opener for the chest, the hips, etc. So one leg forward, and from here you're going to bring both hands forward at this here, come right around so you're facing forward, put that hand on that knee, and then from here bring that hand right behind, and you're going to look behind at that hand. Then you're going to bring that hand back around to the knee, tap that hand there, and then come right back around. Take your time, making sure you're looking out over the back of that hand behind. Come back to the front and forward. Well done, everybody, good work. Let's go for 3 more of them. Come to the front and forward. Well done, everybody. Take your time, make sure you get them done properly. Okay, let's go for 2 more. Come right around, take your time, feel that around your torso and around your hips. And we go for our last one. Go a little bit further on the last one. Look out over that hand, hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So you swap legs, you bring the opposite leg forward. I'm just going to turn around for teaching purposes. You guys don't have to turn around, okay? So both hands up in front, rotate, bring the far hand onto the knee, other hand here, and you're going to rotate backwards, looking over your back hand again, okay? Good work, everybody. And slowly come forwards, and we'll come back again. Look behind at that hand, forwards. Taking your time, we're only warming up here, just mobilizing the spine. And right back around. Good work, everybody. Let's go for 3 more. Just go a little bit further on the last 3. Good work. And last one, right around. And hold it there for a second. 3, 2, 1. We will go into that cat camel now. I said we were going to do it at the start, but we are going to go straight into it now, okay? So from here, just to mobilize that spine, you're going to tilt from the pelvis, tilt your hips up, push your upper back towards the ceiling, right up, tuck your chin in towards your belly button, and then reverse that down. Tilt from the pelvis, so you're going to tilt down, arch into that lower back, and then follow through into your upper back. Push your chest down between your shoulder blades and looking forward in front. Feel that into your upper back. Hold it for a couple of seconds, then tilt those pelvis again. Push back up, nice slow controlled transition. Nice relaxed breathing here as well. Then right back down. Push those chests and tummies right down towards the ground. Last time back up. We'll do 1 more up, 1 more down. Back down. Well done, everybody. And relax from there. So on to our backs. We're just going to do a little bit of a moving one for the side of the torso and that, and a little bit of mobility. So you're going to bring your knees here, you're going to have your hands out by your side, and all you're going to do is drop both legs onto the side of the floor, but keep both shoulders on the ground, okay? If you're not flexible enough and you come here, that shoulder might lift up. I want you to stop. Only go as far as your flexibility and mobility allows, but keep both shoulders on the ground. Hold it there for a second, back to the center, and just drop to the other side. Keep those shoulders on the ground. Keep the head down. Back up. Nice and slowly. Hold it there for a couple of seconds. Back up. Nice control. Get right down. Keep those shoulders down. Back up. It's a nice little stretch and movement exercise, this one. One more on each side. Back up. Last time right down. And back to the center. Right guys, so grab your strap or your towel, okay? We're gonna do a little bit of a mobility stretching exercise, abdominal one with the strap first, and then we're gonna try and test it without the strap second, okay? Okay, so the first one, very simply, leg up nice and straight using the strap. I think we've done this before. So leg straight, opposite leg, hand behind the head, drop that leg down and back up, okay? Try and keep both legs straight, pulling that top leg back towards you, okay? So nice control, keep those abdominals nice and tight, keep that back pressed towards the ground, and we go slowly down, slowly back up, everybody. Well done. Take your time, down and back up. I really want you to focus on taking time with that dynamic leg, because in a few minutes we're going to try it without holding on with the strap, okay, right? Good work, everybody. Take your time. Let's go for 3 more. Keep those abdominals tight. 2 and 1. Well done, everybody. Good work. We'll swap legs. Good work. So put that onto the arch of the other foot. Straighten that leg up. Pull that leg back. Bottom leg out straight. And let's go. So what we're doing here, we're developing flexibility on the top leg, and then we're dynamically working the core and the hips and the front of the thigh of the moving leg, okay? So we are strengthening on the moving leg and we're flexibility on the top leg, okay? So take your time, keep pulling that top leg back. Well done, everybody. Keep those abdominals braced. We shouldn't feel our back pop up off the ground when our leg goes out. 3 more. 1. Good work, everybody. 2 and 3. Well done, guys. Good work. So, as I said, we're going to try that in 1 second without the strap. But quickly before that, okay, I just want you to pull one knee right in, pull it in towards the shoulder, flatten out your bottom leg, straighten out the bottom leg, pull that knee towards your shoulder and your armpit. Not so much in the middle of the chest, pull it sort of out to the side towards your armpit. Feel that in around the hip and the groin area. And let's swap sides. So, last bit of sort of flexibility and mobility work for a couple of minutes. We're just about to ramp the intensity up. So let's make it good, guys. Let's make it really, really good. Pull that knee towards the armpit, remember, just out to the side. Good work, everybody. Really good set, guys. Really good session. Keep this up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so what I said the last time was we're going to go without the straps this time. Okay, so very, very simply, you've got your hands are up here behind your head, and you keep the top leg nice and straight up here, up and down, and keep it really slow. But keep that top leg as straight as you possibly can, so it's not slacking off. So we're really having to work hard to keep that up and keep it straight. If you're struggling with the hands behind the head, you can go with the hands underneath the bum in that position there, okay? Keep both legs as straight as you possibly can, pointing that toe towards the ceiling. Keep those abdominals nice and tight. Hands behind the head if you want to make it a little bit tougher. Again, when that leg is going up and down, keep that lower back pressed in towards the ground. Good work. It's a bit tougher this time around without the help of the strap or the towel, okay? 3 more. 2 and 3. Keep that leg up there and let's switch straight away. Well done. Good work, everybody. Keep those abdominals tight. Don't let that lower back pop up off the ground. Keep that top leg straight. Point towards the ceiling as much as we possibly can. Good work, everybody. Last 4. Good work. Keep that top leg up. Don't let it drop down. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hug those knees into the chest. Well done, everybody. Nice difficult set there. As you'd admit, definitely much more difficult without the strap there to help you, okay? That one was all about strength and not so much about flexibility. Well, it is about flexibility as well, but you're not pulling the top leg back, you're actually holding it up, okay? So, very simply, we're going to go through a little mini ab series. We've got 2 exercises to do, and we're going to do 2 rotations of it, okay? So the very first one is just a double leg stretch. Out with the legs, back out with the hands, back in with the legs, out with the hands, back in, okay? From there, we're going to go with a little bicycle, or in Pilates terms it's called a crisscross. So your hands are behind your head, you rotate your shoulder towards this knee here, and then you switch, and we'll switch, and we'll switch, okay? So the most important things here are that we keep our lower back pressed towards the ground, and you really extend the leg out, okay? Now the easier variation on both exercises is you don't move your legs, you just move your hands and your upper body, okay? So very simply, you can just go hands and just keep the legs where they're at, okay? So whenever ready, you call where you want to go, but when you straighten your legs out, your back does not pop up off the ground. Keep those abdominals tight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good work, everybody. If you want to bring your legs a little bit lower on the double leg stretch, you can, to make it a little bit more difficult. But again, keep those abdominals tight and don't let that lower back pop up off the ground. Well done. Good work, everybody. Brace, keep it strong. 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. And relax straight into our crisscross. Hands behind the head. Bring one leg out. Rotate towards the opposite knee. Rotate towards the inside knee. And away we go. So this one here is so much about bringing the shoulder across. You're not trying to pull your neck and pull your elbow across. It's so much about take your time, pull your shoulder across towards, okay? Keep the elbow back, don't pull in your head, your hands are just resting behind your head, okay? Let's go for about 12 more seconds, 3 or 4 more of them. Aim to get your shoulder across each time. Slow it down, 2 more, 1, 2, and relax. Good work, everybody. Really good work. So we're going to go through them again, but I want to slow it down a little bit more and focus on getting the technique right. So even when we bring the legs out in the double leg stretch, I want you to hold it out there for 1 second and don't just shoot back in, okay? Ready to go, everybody? 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you need to make the double leg stretch easier, you can bring the legs a little bit higher up, okay? Lower is harder, higher is easier, okay? Out we go, point those toes, elongate those legs. Well done, everybody. Don't stop, keep this going. Try and hold it out there for a second. Brace those abs, don't let that lower back pop up. Keep it going, everybody. Give me 4 more, really control. Out, hold it for 1 second, back in, out. Well done. 2 more. And last one. And straight away, let's go into our crisscross. Hands behind the head, straighten that leg out. Hold it for a second, get right across each time. Like the last time, take your time. Always think shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee. Avoid the tendency when you get tired to try and drag your elbow across, okay? So if you're getting more tired and you're coming across and you feel like it's your elbow pulling you across, don't even worry about going quite as far, or maybe stop moving your legs altogether if you're getting tired, and just go with this position here, okay? With the legs in, and just rotate like that there, getting the shoulder right across to the opposite knee, okay? Last 10 seconds, 4 more, right across. 3 and 4, well done, everybody. Up you come. We're going to cross the legs over and we're going to drop into a little bit of a hip lower back groin stretch, okay? So come right down. Well done so far, okay? So doing those scissors with the one leg moving up and down, and then straight into that ab series, that's quite a tough block for the abdominals, okay? So, well done everybody. Go a little bit further forward into this one if we can. We're going to go into a little bit of a side plank series now, okay? We're going to do a side plank with rotation. Nothing too complicated about that. So, very, very simply, what we're going to do is you're going to be on both feet, one foot, top leg forward, bottom leg just be behind, okay, right? Now you have two choices here. You can hold the just a normal side plank, but ideally I'd like you to test yourself by rotating as far underneath as possible, okay? So up you come, you're going to bring your hips up into the air, you're going to rotate as far as you can and reach as far as you can behind, then back to that position there, okay? So you have two choices. You can just hold the side plank like this here, or you can do the rotational one, okay, right? Now I really want you to work hard on the rotations if you're going to do it, okay? And not just a token gesture, bring the hand up and down. Ready to go? 4, 3, 2, 1. Follow my lead, so hands up. Lift the hips up in the air as you come underneath, so you really feel your obliques and abdominals working. Reach, and you're looking behind you at the hand as well. And back up and over, guys. Well done. Underneath, hips up, reaching behind. Well done, up we go. Good work everybody, well done. This is excellent work. Well done, halfway through this set. Make sure we're getting underneath as far as we possibly can. Hips up first, rotate underneath, well done. Give me 3 more rotations if you can, let's go. 1, good work everybody. 2 and 3. Good work guys, well done. Quickly, we'll swap it to the opposite side. 4, 3, 2, 1, up we go. Again, hips up is the first thing you do. Then you rotate under as far as you can, then back up to the top each time. Well done. Hips up, reach under. Make sure you're looking at that hand and you're trying to reach for the wall or something behind your body, okay? So get that proper rotation. Let's go everybody, well done. Good work, halfway through this set. Right underneath. Good work, well done. Keep that going, get those hips up. Last 10 seconds. This is very, very good everybody, well done. Last one now, right underneath. And relax everybody, well done. So we're going to go back to that in 1 second, okay? We're just going to do a little mobility one for the hips first, and then we'll go back and we're going to repeat that once more. So for this one here, bit of recovery, okay? But we will try and test the hips as well if we can, okay? So one leg forward, other leg behind like this here. Try and keep both butt cheeks close to the ground. Hands out by your side, and I want you to slide right down as low as you possibly can, right down into it. Go lower if you can. Nice relaxed breathing, try and catch your breath here, just as a bit of a recovery, because we're going back into that side plank again. Go a little bit lower if you can on the last bit. And relax from there. Now, I'm going to try and test that hip a little bit more, okay? So, you're welcome to go back into that stretch, but if you do want to work a bit more on the strength aspect here, you're going to put your hands here, you're going to try and come right down into it, and back up, okay? So you're going to feel that stretching, but that hip also has to work hard to bring you back up into play, okay? So hands here, try not to let your body rotate, try and keep your elbows at the same sort of level all the time, right down, and lift back up, okay? Now, if you don't want to do that, just go back into that stretch and hold it down there. We're just doing about 5 more of these reps, okay? Right down into it. Good, everybody, well done. Take your time. That's excellent work. 3 more. Good work. Push it hard. Well done. Feel those hips working hard. 2 more. Your whole body having to work hard to stabilize here. Last one. And relax, guys. Well done. Swap the legs around. So the first bit was a bit lower intensity. That second bit should be very tough around the hips and groin area there, okay? So one leg behind, other leg in front, and we're just going to slide down in front here. Good work, everybody. Well done. Get right down, nice and low into it. Right as far as you possibly can. Try and go a bit lower if you can, or crawl the hands a bit further forward if you can. Again, relaxed breathing. Slowly come back up out of that. And we're going to do the same this opposite side. Hands here. Now, if you're not comfortable with that or you're not strong enough, you might just go back into that stretch there again, okay? So from here, hands here. Just going to slowly drop forward, right down and back up. Okay, well done, everybody. Right down. As you're coming down, don't let the body rotate, okay? Try and keep the elbows at the same level all the time. 5 more of these to do. Take your time, breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way back up. Good work. Last 3 to do. Get right down into it, really challenge yourself, okay? 2 more. Last one. And relax, guys, well done. From there, back into our, that was a challenger for the hips, guys, well done, everybody. Back into our plank rotations, okay? Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up we come. On right underneath, hips up nice and high, reach as far as you can. Now, if it's too tough, I want you to stop and just do the normal side plank if the rotations are too tough. Good work, everybody, well done. Excellent work, everybody. This is excellent, folks, keep this going. 20 more seconds, get those hips right up and come right underneath. Squeeze as hard as you can, push those hips up, let's go. Right underneath, good work. Give me 2 more rotations, everybody, well done. Now last one, right underneath. And relax. Quickly swap to the other side. Very good set, guys, well done. Same thing, top leg to the front. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Now, make sure we're getting those hips up and reaching under. Same thing, guys, same teaching points I'd be going through the last 3 sets. Well done, right down. Challenge yourself, everybody, let's go, keep it going. Well done, guys, well done. Good work, halfway in this set. Get right underneath, hips up, right underneath. Right, last 2 coming up. Last 1 now. Hips right up and reach underneath. 3, 2, 1. Well done, everybody. Good work. So from there, going into a little bit of a spine twist, just to work on spinal mobility and just range of movement, okay? In an area that a lot of us struggle with, that area of rotation, okay? So cross the legs over, just wherever you're at here. Hands up nice and tall, so make sure your spine is up nice and tall. You're not hunched into this. Bring this hand here onto that knee. Keep that knee nice, keep that arm nice and straight. Opposite hand just behind the back. Now lift up through it, up nice and tall, and rotate around so you're looking over that back shoulder, okay? And we'll stay there for about 5 breaths, okay? So deep breath in, breathe out, okay? So on each breath out, try and go a little bit further into the stretch as well, okay? Good work. Just hold it there, nice relaxed breathing, okay? 2 more breaths, let's go a little bit further on the last 2 breaths. Last one, a bit further for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax everybody. Swap sides, hands to the opposite knee, other hand behind your back, and let's go right around over that shoulder at the back. Remember, deep breath in, breathe out, and go a little bit further each time. Last 2 deep breaths in and breathe out. As you go out, you go a little bit further on the last 2. Last one. And relax everybody, well done. Grab your towel, your strap, whatever you've got. You're going to come forward with this one, okay? So what I want you to pull yourself down into it. If you can't reach your toes, I'm going to get you to pull yourself right down into it like this. Use the strap or use the towel to help you into it, but just get that stretch down the back of the thighs and into the lower back as well. Good work everybody. And relax. So going to do a little stretching sequence now. There's three different elements here. We're straight up, we're out to the side, and we're going to the opposite side, okay? So try and follow my lead everybody, okay? So we're going to have one leg up straight, back to a stretch that we did earlier on, okay, right? So this is the lowest intensity phase of the session, but also possibly the most valuable, because I really want you to work on your mobility and flexibility here, okay? So legs up like that there, okay? Rest down, the opposite hand is out to the side, keep that leg straight and just pull it back towards you, okay? A lot of people that sit in offices all day or spend a lot of days sitting are very, very unflexible, okay, and do not do enough mobility and stretching work. So that's what we're going to spend the next few minutes doing, just to take our time, make sure we get it done properly, okay? So from there, I want you very, very carefully, I want you to take that same leg out to the side, whilst keeping this hand and this hip down, okay? So don't worry about going too far, just go out to the side and constantly pulling the leg back towards you that direction. You should feel that a bit more on the inside of your thigh, but make sure this hip stays down and that shoulder stays down as well, everybody, okay? If you go too far, it's going to pull your whole body across, okay? Last 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, bring it back to the center. You're going to grab the strap with the opposite hand now. Put that free hand that's now free out to that side there, the opposite side, and then pull that leg across the front of your body. But making sure you don't go too far that the opposite shoulder comes off the ground. Both shoulders must stay on the ground. If you've gone too far with this, what you find is that this shoulder will pop up, and we don't want that. We want that shoulder kept down. Again, keep pulling the leg up towards your head to really accentuate that stretch. For the last 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everybody. Good work. So again, we go with the opposite leg. So again, so other leg up in the strap first, okay? And just pull that up nice and high. Again, just pulling that leg back towards you. Nice relaxed breathing. Just feel a really good stretch along the back of the thigh, up and down here. Keep it straight as much as possible, okay? The whole idea about having a strap or a towel is that it allows us through this exercise and keep that leg nice and straight. And just from there, we're just going to drop that out to the side. Keep this hip down and this hand out to the side, and bring that leg out to the side again. Don't let this opposite hip come up off the ground. Keep that opposite shoulder on the ground as well. Feel that on the inside of the thigh. Nice relaxed breathing. Again, keep pulling up towards your head with the hand as well. Good work, everybody. Back to center. from the center, switch hands, bring that new free hand out to the opposite side, and then slowly bring that leg right across your body to the other side. And if you feel the opposite shoulder now pulling up off the ground, you've gone a little bit too far, okay? So keep that shoulder, the opposite shoulder, out to the far side. Keep that down and feel that stretch through your lower back and into that hip and up that hamstring as well, okay? Well done, everybody. Good work. Excellent work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Good work. And then we're going to go into our mermaid stretch, just a little bit of a stretch just to finish off with, okay? So from here, we're going to have your one knee out to the side like this here. You're going to have that other foot tucked in like this here. Just a little bit of a mobility stretching drill for the inside of the hips and around the hips and the thighs, okay? So what I want you to do here is I want you to go, normally we have our hand placed between the foot and the bum, but I actually want you to grab your shin this time. I want you to reach up and I want you to pull with this hand. I want you to pull yourself across and pull that arm right across there. You can even put your hand on your foot if you want, and I want you to pull yourself across. But again, don't overdo it. You're just going to feel a lot of tension in around the hips, and that's to just go to the point of mild tension and then don't ease off. Just going to hold it there, okay? Good work, everybody. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll swap the legs around. Last one, just to finish off. Again, that leg out to the side, that slowly your foot in against your thigh. Grab onto your foot or your shin or whatever you've got, whatever you want, and then just up and over and use your hand to pull yourself into the stretch, whatever you want, folks. Again, trying to keep both butt cheeks towards the ground, as close to the ground as you possibly can. The hand doesn't come in front, it comes up and over the top. Go a little bit further for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So guys, that's very, very different than a lot of sort of sessions that we do. It's much more about freeing up our body, about core strengthening and that. And it's very, very lower intensity than the normal HIIT and the normal strength sessions, but just as important, if not more important, to allow the body to really work at its optimal best, okay? So guys, have a nice day, everybody, and I'll see you all soon, okay, guys? Thanks for that. Thanks, guys. Well done, folks.